Okay, last time took 20 minutes, we're going to try to go faster. Frozen meat that you forgot to put out into the pan with some water. Put a lid on it, then turn heat on. Next, what you want to do, turn your heat on to roughly whatever you want it to be. Then get your water. That's salt at the bottom. Makes it boil faster. Don't know the reason why, just does. Now that the water is in, you have a few options. You can either wait till that's done or start now. Me, even though we're going to be doing like a lot of stuff, might as well. Yeah. Also, both of these are non-stick. This one you can put metal to, nothing happens. You put metal on that one, and you ruin the finish on it. Don't know why, but yeah. So roughly what the burger looks like, well, brain matter, to say the least. Look it up. It's literally what brain matter looks like. You shall take your plastic spatula, because this is the only type of spatula you can use, and you chop. I will not be showing that part, because, one, that's rig. So, basically just like that, and then until it's all done. Yes, I'm aware that this is just a little disgusting, but this is what it should look like. And then just continue going until it's all done. So not boiling. Next we are going to be cutting up an onion. But because I'm playing on a handicap, we're going to be blending it. Remember this from the last video. And this is what we used to completely destroy the walnuts. I did clean it vigorously. So, wash your onion first, and then cut accordingly. Then peel your onion once you are done cutting it. Just like an ogre, because we love Shrek. And then throw it in your processor, or whatever you want to call this thing. Remember how I said it was crunch for time? Well, this is also another reason why I'm using this. So, before and after. Once your burger is done, open the lid, get anything out, which I did a terrible job at that. Take your blades out, wipe them. Do not look through the camera while doing this, because that is a stupid idea that nobody would ever do. Lose the blades in the process, and then just dump them all out. Next, you just want to stir, continue chopping. Then you shall add the garlic, which I am not going to add on camera. But trust me, I did put it in. Also, when debating about putting whether to start the meat or the water first, start the water first because the water still is not boiling. But the meat is done, so we're going to add seasonings and everything. For my mixture, I shall be using garlic powder. All these will be to taste, so put about however much you think is enough. However much you think is enough, it's not. Some of this stuff. That should be enough. And then there's some other ones like garlic salt and and onion powder. Thankfully, I just found the garlic salt, so next step is to stir. Let's stir all of them in, and then off the next step. Next, you want to grab your tomato sauce. Not sure to judge what kind you like. Throw the lid away, because you're going to be using this entire thing, and then just pour. It was a complete guess on where I was going to. Also, in case you have noticed, no, I did not turn the heat off. That's because you want to warm this up just to bring out the flavors. So I should be getting the rest of this sauce out, and then on to the next step. Forgot to show the next part, but just stir everything in. And then I think bring this up to a boil. Like that. And then, yeah. Pretty much, this part's done. Just need to wait for the noodles to get done, which, come on. So yeah, I shall see what's going on with that. Then go on to the next step. Once it gets to boiling, stir it, and then just kill the heat. And then let the rest do it. And just let the rest do what it does. It is that time, everybody. So, overkill, yes, but I don't care. Probably should have a tripod for this, but I don't care. Whoopsies. Did not calculate that, but who cares? Go until either al dente, one of the vocab words that I know, or until it's done to your liking, and then go on to the next. Noodles are done. Next, what you want to do is drain them, which I will not record because that requires a lot of work, and I do not really want to set up the camera. But then you add it into your mixing bowl. The mixing bowl will be important, especially for the next few steps. This next step is a stupid one. You realize that you've made way too much and that you're going to instead have to put some in there and then have to mix it. It's a whole... So, carefully take some out, put some back in its original pot, and then until you get to a stirrable part. Your next step, once you're done mixing it up, you shall take some out for the lactose intolerant person. Here's lactose intolerance. Then grab your cheese. Cheese. Now, don't get me wrong. You could do this without cheese and just eat it as is. Like so. That's really good right there. But we're going to add cheese and we're going to put it in the oven. So, put in the cheese for your next step. I actually put the cheese in there. Okay. So, once it looks like that, grab your pan, put some more on, and put it in the oven. One full pan, one empty bowl that was a combination of my lunch and given to my father, and we have this. Next, cheese. One crappy transition later and a load of cheese later, and we have this. Next, we're gonna go like 375. Let that heat up. Oh, we could just put it in right now. I put it in, and then we shall wait till that heats up and then put it in for like 15-20 minutes.